friends. Are you here to join Chef Paco for yet another wonderful cooking demonstration? Okay, today I'm going to let you in on one of Chef Paco's most sought-after recipes. Today I'm going to make my world-famous hummus. Hummus, right now, in this country of the United States of America and all across the world, is becoming one of the most consumed foods. Everyone realizes that, hummus is pretty good for you, and it tastes excellent too. So, come a little closer into my kitchen, and let me show you some of the different ingredients we will use to produce this great hummus. Here you can see we have some garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. I love that name, garbanzo. We have our salt and pepper, as most of our dishes are going to get. I have some freshly squeezed lemon juice. Here I have something known as tahini paste. Oh, tahini paste is delicious. This is actually ground up sesame seeds. It kind of looks a little like peanut butter. And here I have another little secret. This is some reserved juice of the chickpea or garbanzo beans. I save this juice, and you'll see why in a few moments. And here's another little thing that Chef Paco does differently than most people that make the hummus. Most people put raw garlic right in the hummus. And for Chef Paco, that's like, pow, right in the face with the French garlic. It's a little too much of the garlic flavor. So I roast my garlic. I cook it till it's golden brown in some olive oil. And olive oil is a key ingredient in the hummus. So all this flavor is right there, packed in the olive oil. And you'll see how I'm going to produce very quickly now a wonderful hummus with all my ingredients ready. So here we go. As with always, chefs make too much of everything. We like to eat a lot of good food. So I have over 2 pounds of garbanzo beans right here. And you can see I add them to my food processor. And for making good hummus, you need a nice strong food processor so you puree it into a nice smooth consistency. And as always, all of the ratios of my recipe will be listed in the bottom of the screen you are watching, okay? So, Chef Paco takes his tahini paste. Not too much, but you need some tahini in there. Okay? I take some lemon juice, and I love a nice lemony hummus. It's excellent flavor, and lemon juice is very good for you as well. So here I've added, to my 2 pounds, I've added almost 4 tablespoons or so of the lemon juice, okay? Then I take my garlic, and oh, how I love the garlic flavor. It is wonderful. I make sure I get all those wonderful garlic cloves inside. Okay, and here we go. And we're going to use the olive oil as well, so we get it all in there. Okay, now I save a little bit of the olive oil at the end, and you'll see why. Okay, here we go. Now we get ready. Now, I know it's going to need some salt and pepper, so I will add already what I know it will need. And always, we like to use fresh ground black pepper. This is the way to go. The stuff that's already ground, it gets stale very quickly. No good. Now, many people will add water to their hummus. What does water taste like, I tell them? It tastes like nothing. Paco doesn't like water in anything. Maybe to cook my pasta, but that's it. So here I take my chickpea juice and I add a little bit. This is going to help the chickpeas catch the blade and start getting smooth. But I already know I will need to add more of this chickpea juice. So here we go. Paco safely puts the blade on. And now, here we go! Now, I can begin to see the texture of my hummus. I have a pulse button here, so I can hit it and make it go on and off very quickly. Paco loves this feature, and when I was young in the kitchen, oh, I would play with this too much. Now I understand how to use it. Here we go! Now, it looks wonderful, but it's just a little bit thick. So I take a little bit more of that reserved chickpea juice, and again, this is no water. This tastes like chickpeas, and this is what we want. So we add very little, because something I tell people all the time in cooking that's so important. I can always add more. I can never add less. Okay, now it's a very important step. Not everyone does these, but Paco has learned. Now I must taste the hummus to see, is it close to what I want? Let's see. Oh my, this is wonderful already. I think it needs just a little bit more lemon juice. A little bit more, not too much. And just another little pinch of salt. And again, as always, Chef Paco uses the pink Himalayan sea salt. It's wonderful, wonderful flavor. Okay, now we need this to be nice and smooth, so we make sure we pulse it enough. Now I just put it straight on. Now I can see there are no chunks left in my hummus because that's a very unpleasant thing when you expect something smooth and you get a big chunk inside. Now what I like to do with my hummus, I like to serve it with pita bread, or to be even more healthy and not get the bread, I can serve this with some carrots, some vegetables, and it tastes wonderful. So I'm going to show you now quickly how I like to present it for my guests. And then I'm going to enjoy some hummus. And hopefully you too will run soon and make your own fresh hummus. They sell decent store-made hummus. But when you taste fresh-made, the real thing, oh, it's wonderful. Now, I like to put maybe a little design. Just using a fork, very simply. And, as always, I take a little of my roasted garlic olive oil, put it right over the top. That makes it very pleasant. And we'll take a little paprika. This is for the color. If you want, you can add some scallions or some chives over the top. And this is how I serve my hummus. And you see, my friends, how quick was this hummus? It's something very simple. And when you make it and you keep it cold right away, it's good for a week in your refrigerator. This is something you should never be without. It is a wonderful, healthy snack. So, I look forward to reading in my comments below how your hummus came out. And one thing you can do is add many different things to it. You can add roasted red peppers, you can add different herbs, you can add anything you like to make the hummus your own. Chipotles is very popular these days, anything like that. Please, enjoy your hummus. And if you enjoyed what you saw today, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel because we are putting out many new cooking videos, my friends, so be looking out for them. Thank you so much.